was just a quiet fishing village, but today it is a glamorous seaside city made world famous by the annual Cannes Film Festival. Every May, when Cannes hosts the film festival, hordes of fans flock to see the rich and famous in person as the celebrities walk the red carpet up the steps of the Palais des Festivals, where thousands of films are screened. Leading up to the Palais des Festivals is the beautiful waterfront promenade that is lined with palm trees, upscale hotels, restaurants, and designer shops like Gucci, Chanel, and Dior. Colmar's proximity to Germany has meant that it has changed hands numerous times between the two nations over the course of its history. Tourists flock to the city for its stunning old town that so perfectly combines weaving cobblestone alleys with delightful canals, and the distinctive houses that line its streets. Churches and museums are dotted around the place, and the Isenheim altarpiece is particularly impressive to behold. As it is in the wine region, take the time to sample some of the best wines that Colmar has to offer. In France's second-largest city, Marseille is a major Mediterranean seaport located off the southeast coast of France. Boasting an idyllic climate, Roman ruins, and medieval architecture, Marseille is also a working city with several universities and industries. At the core of Marseille is its old port. Dominated by two historic forts, this bustling harbor is lined with waterfront cafes, shops, and bars. One of Marseille's best natural attractions, the Calanques, are a series of small inlets with astonishing blue water and majestic limestone cliffs. Largest canyons, Gorge du Verdon brings together the strength and might of ancient rock and the turquoise beauty of the Mediterranean. Located north of the French Riviera, the canyon was carved by glaciers, creating cliffs as tall as 700 meters that soar above the milky blue water illuminated by glacial till. It's the Grand Canyon, but with a river far more relaxing. Beginning at the Pont de Galeta Bridge in the Provence, you can kayak along the river, admiring the sheer scale of the canyon with each stroke. Town limits of Carcassonne, you'll understand how it came to inspire the strategic board game that harbors the same name. The ancient town has been impeccably preserved over the centuries, so each step along the cobblestone streets feels like another step back in time. Among the lush green trees are fortified walls eclipsed by towers that sparkle under the French sun. It's a fascinating journey back to the Middle Ages, where the streets guide you to historic sites, often deserted passageways, and castle-like walls.
that sits 1,400 feet above sea level, overlooking the beautiful Mediterranean Sea. With its lovely villas covered in bougainvillea and cobblestone streets, Ez is a charming and very photogenic town. Getting to the top of the village with its narrow cobblestone streets is a bit of a climb, but well worth the effort. When you reach the top, you'll be rewarded with a pretty cactus garden and stunning views of the Mediterranean. Take time to visit the old church with its Egyptian cross, said to be a reminder of the Phoenician temple that once stood there. Chamonix is one of the most famous alpine villages in Europe. Nestled in the foothills of France's tallest mountain, Mont Blanc, Chamonix captures all that is good about nature and humanity. The picture-perfect village provides access to a lively local culture, where locals and travelers mix within the storied buildings from alpine churches to rustic auberges. But steps from the quaint cobblestone streets bring you to the marvels of the French Alps, from world-class skiing and hiking to towering rock walls made for fearless climbers. Simple hunting lodge, it was turned into one of the greatest and grandest palaces ever seen under Louis XIV. The Sun King embellished and enlarged it before eventually turning it into his royal residence and the seat of his government. While many of its most precious artworks and treasures were removed and placed in the Louvre following the French Revolution, extensive renovations and restorations have seen the palace returned to its former glory. Each year, millions of people come to see its sumptuous royal apartments, as well as the glittering Hall of Mirrors and Royal Opera. Sardinia, the island of Corsica is awash with stunning scenery. Along with its incredible landscapes and wealth of historical sites, it is also blessed with a year-round sunny climate. Its rugged mountains lend themselves perfectly to hiking and climbing, while its scenic coastline is lined with brilliant beaches. The sparkling Mediterranean waters are ideal for windsurfing, sailing, or swimming. Due to the island's turbulent past, many of its cities are heavily fortified, so there are lots of cool castles and citadels to explore.
Is located where the Rhône and Saône rivers join. Its strategic location has enabled it to attract merchants to the city ever since it was founded by the Romans in 43 BC. An orderly and sophisticated place, Renaissance buildings dot its streets. Lyon seamlessly mixes the new with the old, with a rich cultural heritage that encompasses gastronomic delights and a fine architecture. Lyon Cathedral is one of the most impressive sights, and the old town is lovely to walk around. Make sure to try some of the sumptuous cuisine before you continue on your way.
Number 8. has a stunning historical center and occupies a strategic setting on the west bank of the Rhine. Consequently, it has been fought over by France and Germany throughout its long history. Now, however, the glassy European Union buildings glitter in the sun and, along with the teeming student body, help to give a modern air to this ancient city. The Gothic cathedral is simply stunning to behold, as is the delightful La Petite France that is home to the old part of town.
Our valley is a region regarded for its spectacular scenery, picturesque vineyards, and historic villages. The valley's biggest attraction is its large number of chateaux scattered throughout the rolling green hills. Ranging from grand country manors to defense fortresses and luxurious palaces, these chateaux were built by French nobility. The valley is also home to many wineries that offer tours and wine tastings. Bordeaux is a large city with a lot to offer. Its impressive old town is delightful to walk around, and the architecture on show is ravishing. Surrounding Place de la Bourse, you can find the 18th century mansions rubbing shoulders with decadent palaces, as well as a number of great art museums. At night, the view of the city lights from the Napoleonic-era Pont de Pierre is magical. Home to some of the best wines in the world, make sure to give them a taste before you head off.
In the city after fleeing Rome in the 14th century, Avignon was the capital of the Catholic Church for a period during the Middle Ages. While the colossal Gothic palace that the popes built is impressive for its size, the ramparts, towers, and gates that line the old town are also fantastic to view. The old part of the city is beautifully enclosed by the river Rhône that snakes its way around it. A great time to visit is during the art festival in July, though you will have to battle your way through the crowds at this popular destination.
Island of Mont Saint Michel, located off of France's northwestern coast in Normandy. The medieval structures on the island are built as if stacked upon one another and crowned with the star attraction, the Abbey of Mont Saint Michel. The awe-inspiring abbey was built by devoted monks in 708 AD after the Bishop of Avranches was allegedly visited by the Archangel Michael. The bay around Mont Saint Michel is famed for having Europe's highest tidal variations. months to spend in the scenic Dordogne region of southwestern France, you're going to pick and choose the things you want to see. There is just so much to see and do here, beginning with picture postcard villages and chateaux, including the well-preserved Château de Baynac, a hilltop castle. The scenery is pretty awesome too, with the Dordogne River running through it. The Dordogne also has some of the best prehistoric cave art in France. Nice is constantly bathed in sunshine. As the fifth largest city in France, it has a vibrant mix of cultures. During the day, travelers can enjoy a stroll through its historic center or find a place along Nice's pebbly beaches to take in the beauty of the Mediterranean Sea. Walking along the famous Promenade des Anglais and gazing out over the turquoise waters is simply heavenly. A charming place to spend some time, Nice has something for everyone, as it combines city life with a beautiful setting. Million visitors annually, Paris is the world's most popular tourist destination. Situated on the banks of la Seine, the elegant and stylish capital of France is a romantic place with lovely boulevards, beautiful buildings, and sights like the Eiffel Tower and the Notre Dame Cathedral rising towards the heavens. From the stunning art collections at the Louvre to the eerie catacombs beneath the streets and the breathtaking Notre Dame Cathedral, you could spend a lifetime getting to know all of Paris's wonderful sights.